Hello, everybody. Sorry, I still have to have I seem to have a bit of a cough still left over. This is a long cold that I've had for the last couple of weeks. I'm just doing a little video this time that is very short because the last time I tried to do this, my camera was not focusing properly. So I was just going to demonstrate how to cast on and how to knit and purl the continental way, the way that I do it. So I use two needles for casting on. It's a trick that my mother taught me years ago. Because when you start to knit on the very first needle, it's often too tight to pull the thread through properly and to form you have problems knitting. So if you use two needles, you can pull one out afterwards. So I'm just going to cast on 20 stitches. So I wrap it around my thumb and pull the thread through to form the new loop. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 20. So I'm going to knit the first row and then purl the second row, and then I'm going to do knit, purl, rib for a few rows just to show how it's done. So I pull from the inside, inside of the loop, and I pull the yarn through. So I put my needle in there and pull the new stitch through from the yarn. My tension on the yarn is controlled by my hand. It runs between my index and my middle finger, and I just tighten a little bit and give it a tug to hold it tight as I'm pulling the yarn to form the new stitch. Okay, that's a knit row. Now I'm going to do a purl row. So knit first. And then to purl, it's pulling the yarn through in the opposite direction. So you go behind the new thread through the inside of the loop, pull it through and twist it back from front to back. So approach from the back and pull it back through. And I knit on the last stitch. So now I'm going to do a knit to purl to rib for the next couple of rows. Knit, knit, purl, purl, knit from the front of the stitch, knit from the front of the stitch, purl from the back of the stitch. Knit from the front, knit from the front, purl from the back. And I'll do another couple of rows of the knit purl. Where did my thread go? There. That's a pearl, 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 knit, knit, pearl from the back, knit from the front, pearl from the back, knit, knit, pearl, pearl, knit, knit, pearl, pearl, knit. Knit, knit, knit. I'm going to purl one row and then I'm going to cast off. My purl stitches are always a bit looser than my knit stitches, so after I form the stitch I give a little tug with my finger to tighten it to the size of the needle. My mother said that she had the same problem. Her purl stitches were always looser. So what she used was one size needle thinner for her purling than from her knitting. I guess because that's the nature of the stitch, it stretches the yarn a bit more than in the knit. Okay, now I'm going to cast off. So I'm going to knit one. I'm going to pull this a little bit longer and then put it back on the needle and then cross it over the next stitch and pull that stitch through. Put that back on the needle, cross it over and pull the next stitch through the loop. Oops. we go. Break the yarn and pull that through, and I have a little sample